Hey guys, Sandra Holl here from Floriole Cafe and Bakery. So I just want to share with you a fun recipe that we make pretty regularly, and it's maybe one of the easiest, most delicious things ever. So I'm going to take 2 cans of chickpeas, crush some garlic. I'm going to put everything in this little baking dish, whatever herbs I have laying around. So I went out and got some really nice lemon thyme from the garden, and I'm gonna throw that in here as well. Then we're gonna pop this in the oven. So I drained my chickpeas, just dumping them in here. 2 cans, add a crazy amount of olive oil. So I'm probably gonna add this whole tiny little bottle that I have. Next, I'm gonna take garlic. I would say about 2 cloves of garlic per can of chickpeas, and I'm gonna smash it. Whoops, that one went flying. So I do that just because I want to kind of break up the garlic. God, it smells good. And then I'm just gonna put this, nestle it down in the chickpeas. I've got the oven preheating to 350. If I'm in a hurry, I'll kick that up a little bit. So the next part is easy. We're going to give this a couple turns of black pepper. Shake a good amount of salt on this. And then I'm going to nestle in here this lemon thyme, but you could use rosemary, you could use regular thyme. Nestle those down into the olive oil because they're going to flavor that olive oil. I'm also going to give this a little bit of lemon zest. This is totally optional. Stir that lemon zest down into the olive oil. It's going to flavor everything. This uncovered in the oven. We're going to say 20 to 40 minutes. So I've got a bunch of the black kale, Tuscan kale. I'm going to take this and just tear it up. There's no need to get a knife out and do this. And what we're gonna do when our chickpeas come out of the oven, I'm gonna put all this kale into a bowl, and we're gonna pour the chickpeas on top of it. And that is going to, in turn, wilt this kale a little bit. And then we will soft boil some eggs. Came back and it's beautiful. It smells like heaven in here. So these are, there's like some crispy, like slightly crispy chickpeas. It smells wonderful. So what I'm gonna do now is put my kale into a bowl, and then I'm gonna pour the chickpeas on top. So I've got a bowl full of kale. I'm going to take these chickpeas. I'm gonna pull out these pieces of crispy thyme. So add a little bit more lemon zest to this, and then I'm going to squeeze, I don't know, some lemon in here. We'll taste it and see how it is. This kind of brightens everything up and almost acts as a salad dressing. So this is gonna go on top of our kale. And so all that olive oil, the lemon juice is going on top of our kale as well. And we're just gonna let that sit while we cook our eggs, because we're gonna have some soft-boiled eggs to put on top. While we wait, this is gonna wilt and get nice and yummy. All right, my water is boiling, and I am going to lower 4 eggs into my simmering water. Do a nice soft-boiled egg. We'll check back in 6 minutes. All right, so the 6 minutes is up, and I'm just plunging these eggs in some cold water to help them kind of move away from the shell and stop the cooking process. I'm gonna take our plate here, and I'm gonna toss together one last time this kale and chickpea that we have. The kale's kind of come to the top, so I'm gonna put the kale down first. Some chickpeas, got kale and chickpeas and garlic on the plate here. And although this is totally fine as is, I like to drizzle it with a little bit more olive oil, a little more pepper, egg on top. So this is a soft-boiled egg. Drizzle of olive oil, because that just makes it pretty. If you want to get like real Instagrammy on here, it always looks so pretty to open up that egg. There we have it. So kale, chickpea, garlic, and soft-boiled egg.